Lana Scott. Welcome back to the Lighthouse Tribe, guys. So this is a reading for a dream traveler. This is somebody that, and I did a Celtic cross, this is somebody who is meant to be a visionary, a healer, and a seer for the future. This is someone that your higher self, your spiritual guides, your ancestors and guardians are watching out and supporting you, okay? It's also talking about you're able to step through sacred portals in the night to commune with those on the other side, and that you need to watch your dreams because messages from your divine counselors are flowing to you, okay? And they're wanting you to pay attention, all right? But the problem is, okay, in this time, we have the shapeshifter which is crossing you. You're stuck up in your identity. So you may be having a blind spot and not being able to see how they're speaking to you in the middle of the night. Okay. So they keep showing me somebody sitting at like around 12 o'clock at night, real late at night, when everything else is asleep in the household, everything's quiet on the outside, and focusing and meditating and before going to sleep at night. So I don't know if this is you or someone around you, but they're wanting you to stop thinking internal, like they're wanting you to open up to what they're talking to you about whenever you're meditating. They're suggesting that you keep like a notepad pen next to you, so when you're done meditating or when you wake up first thing in the morning, keep a dream journal, keep a meditation journal, write down whatever, like 1 or 2 words for everything that you're seeing, because you're being too stuck in your head and not you're being caught up in who you are, and they're trying to show you what you can be. Does that make sense? Okay. So keep a dream journal. They're also speaking something about the goddess Nyx, I keep hearing. And I can't remember what goddess she is, but I think she has something to do with the night. And they're also saying about Nike, another goddess who anytime, I think she's a Greek goddess or a Roman goddess. Every time I've seen or heard stories about her, they always just show a bust. They don't have no face on her. Like they don't talk about her, what she looks like. Okay. So this again is I'm picking up on this energy of being too stuck in who you are without realizing how much you're meant to change and grow. Okay. In the recent past, we've got Song of the Wild, which is speaking to me about, again, listening to messages come in from your angels, your ancestors, because and they've got these. This is also talking about open doors, that they want you to take more risks, step out of your comfort zone, okay? Because they don't want you to limit yourself or make boundaries around yourself. It's time to do something different because you're going through a period of expansion and going beyond your self-imposed limitations. Again, that's that having limited ideas of who you can be. Guys, we're all meant to grow and change. So open up to what's the possibilities. Okay, what are you seeing for your future? What are you seeing signs and synchronicities of around you? Okay, if you feel hesitant, try something new. You might even visit, go to places you've never been before, because adventure often entails risk, but without it, everything can be stagnant. There's something kind of vista around the corner, but if you don't venture out of your limiting beliefs, your limiting ideas about who you are, you're not going to see it. Okay, so that's your recent past. And above you, we have medicine bag. Medicine bag is talking about taking everything with you. It talks about seeing things from a different perspective. Gather your resources up. Be discerning. That things are growing inside of you, but you've got to take time to let it grow so that you can see it all. So then there's also times they're talking about being choosy about who sees your true self. Don't tell everything. Don't make hasty decisions. If it doesn't feel right, hold back. Protect your inside. You know what I'm saying? You're protected from less than positive outside influences, but your capacity and potential is able to grow. Okay? So a medicine bag is, and guys, I used to carry a bag with all my rocks in it. I used to be called the Rock Lady at one time in my past, because I would carry around my neck a bag of all my favorite rocks, like my quartz crystal, my amethyst, to help open up my third eye. Guys, we're talking, this was over 20 years ago. But it helps you to be able to see different things, right? The items in a medicine bag has potent qualities that allow your abilities to magnify and able to help you to communicate with the divine. Because as your power grows, you need to take time to protect it. You know, once it's established, it can withstand the storms of time. So you've got to protect your growing power, and it can become a lot bigger. So that's what's right above you. And then Spirit Keeper of the East is right below you. Now, East has to do with transformation, getting in information, stuff like that. I'm trying to find the page for it so I can read this particular one to you. And I'm finding all of them but that one. New beginnings, a fresh cycles occurring in your life. So this is where you're wanting to grow outside of whatever you believe you are capable of doing. Okay? It's time to release old and start again. The past does not have to repeat. So if you see things that feel like deja vu, that are like things that have happened from the past, stop and think about those and make sure you're not keeping stuck. It's a time to be able to step out of your comfort zone, look at things in different places, different people. Maybe even the universe is telling you that there's some things around you that you need to just kick to the side, right? Because this is new beginnings. So close of one cycle, beginning of another, right? And sometimes, guys, I'll be the first one to admit, sometimes it's really hard to let go of people, situations that no longer empower you. So don't cling to the old stuff, but think about new waters. Get rid of old fears. Allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. Breathe and center yourself. Feel a difference in the feeling of all the different directions. Face east as the sun rises to sense unique energy in that direction. I mean, literally just, get up at the crack of dawn, wait for the sun to rise, and see what feels like it flows into you. Like if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, I have been taking little drive. When I take drives in the morning, coming to my camper where I do my readings at, which is where I'm at right now, as you can see by the background. I have been getting information from the clouds, the drive along the way, the mountains. It feels like sometimes the trees are even talking to me. If you do this, you're going to have more flowing energy. You're going to have more things come into you to help guide you and show you where you're meant to go. Okay, let me pull one more card on the Native Spirit deck. What else do you want to tell them? Here, let me put these up here. What else do you want to tell them? Divine counselors, angels, ancestors, passed on loved ones. Is there any other extra guidance you want to give them? How do you want me to do this? Two. Okay, on the bottom we have great mystery. So there may be some surprises and things you're not expecting. The divine is also saying that it's talking to you, wanting you to get rid of the old stuff, and the sky's the limit. So they're saying definitely expand your horizons and look and see what is it the universe is trying to tell you that you might not be seeing. Okay, I'm going to pull some overall energies as well. I'm going to pull some more runes. I actually pulled 2 runes already. One I've got is Anzu. They are sending you signs and synchronicities, right? And they're saying that and then we have an Algus. So, and they're talking about theirs is sometimes even people that are not meant to, even people coming along your path that you see day to day can be bearers of wisdom. Okay, so again, signs and synchronicities coming in through. Keep your eyes open and look, listen. Sometimes just stand still and listen to the people talking around you. You would be surprised, guys. I have gone to the grocery store, been shopping, and stopped and overheard conversations that somebody said something about somebody else that helped bring clarity about something I was going through, because we all go through the same stuff, right? Seriously, we all go through. Ooh, we're gonna have a storm today. Okay, so take that how that resonates. Let me pull a couple of overall energies. How many times? 4? Okay, 4 this time they're saying. Well, I just wanted to divide right there, so. Okay. On the bottom, truth. So the Cherokee talking stick tradition. I think at some point when I was shuffling the Native Spirit deck, because this is also a Denise Lynn deck, I saw the talking stick. So this is talking about facing your truth. Okay, facing your truth. The bottom of the deck always sometimes speaks to me, guys. Facing your own truth, that not everything's meant for you. Having trust and faith in the divine. Okay, this is Polynesian Voyages, Pacific Ocean. Wow, those people, look at this picture, guys. These people traveled from one end of the universe to the other to find things along their path, different things, right? And this guy, this Indian guy, he's got this stick of truth in his hand, the talking stick, and he's looking up to the divine for answers, right? You see the skies are clearing and he's getting clarity. Okay, so there may be a message there you're not quite seeing that they're wanting you to pay attention to. It's going to depend on the person. Okay, everybody's got their own different stuff. It's going to be courage. Look at that, Vikings in the New World. So we've got two different pictures here of the ocean. The ocean is full of everything, guys. The ocean is, we've got more water on our planet than we do land. So from that can come trust and success. When you have trust and you call your courage in, sometimes just that right there will help you see truths you could not see before. Taking that leap of faith into whatever it is that you feel like you're needing to do. Maybe you have been picking up some messages and you've got some fears to still face down. Okay, that guys, fear is the one thing that can stop you. And look, the next thing we have is creativity. Fear can stop you from being creative. Fears of taking the first step. You have to take the first step in anything you want to do to start to create anything, right? If you want to make something, you got to go buy the supplies. If you want to write if you've got a speech you got to give, you've got to sit down and start writing it out, right? You've got to take the first step. So this feels like to me like somebody needs to face their fear and take the first step. Because if you don't take the first step, you're not ever going to get there. You're not ever going to find out. And even if you fail, what's that old saying? Reach for the moon, and you'll at least land among the stars. You've got to take that first step. Trust in your own creativity. Trust in whatever it is that you're trying to bring about in your life. Okay. Because if you don't take that first step, you're never going to know, you're never going to see what might could be. So this feels also like some kind of fear stopping somebody as well. Okay, let me pull a couple of more runes. What else do you want to tell them? What else do they need to know? What is within their power? What is within, whoever this message is for, what is within this dream traveler's power? What else? Thurius, which is a gateway. This is saying take control of your fear and take that first step, because Thurius is a gateway. It's saying look at the past, let the past go. So whatever old fear you have, turn it around, find something positive out of that fear. What's the worst that could happen, right? And step through that doorway, okay? Don't let your fear stop you. What else? This one stuck to my hand. Then we have separating skins. We have ancestral lands. So this is talking about separating something from the past. Okay, actually, I'm going to read y'all this one. I brought my book out because at one time I did all the runes and read about what they meant, but I have a lot of new people since then. So rune is ancestral land, but it also means separating skins. Okay, 98. I'm going to read this one to you guys because there's a lot of different meanings attributed to this rune. Okay, it's 2 more pages over. Okay, this is a time of separating paths. Old skins must be shed, outmoded relationships discarded. When you receive this rune, a peeling away is called for. And this is separation, retreat, and inheritance. Part of the cycle of initiation, Othil is the rune of radical severance. The appropriate action here is submission and quite possibly retreat, knowing how and when to retreat and possess the firmness of will to carry it out. Real property is associated with Othila, for it's the rune of acquisition and benefits. However, the benefits you receive, the inheritance, may be derived from something you must give up. This can be particularly demanding when what you have called upon to abandon is some aspect of your behavior, a part of your cultural inheritance, for then you must look closely at what until now you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it's your attachment to your position in society, again we're talking about identity, to the work you do, identity, or even to your beliefs, limited beliefs about your own nature, the separation called for will free you to become more truly who you are. Okay, so this is also talking to about ancestral. Okay, so this is also talking about your lineage, what your people know, or what maybe even what your grandparents believed is now no longer appropriate to what is going on in your life, in your cycle of like maybe your great grandparents. Okay, we're talking about what most people live to be 80, 90 years old. Some people live to be 100 these days, right? So what happened? What was in your family 100 years ago? What beliefs did they have that no longer are suitable to the way life is lived today? Like back in the day, they had the Pony Express, right? That's how they got their mail. Now we have a mailman, right? We have cell phones. So what other beliefs that you have, what beliefs you have are holding you back, okay, that you need to get rid of, right? Does that make sense? Makes a lot of sense to me. The way our grandparents lived their lives is not how we live today, right? I remember my mother now, and I'm 60. I remember my mother telling me, oh yeah, I remember when TV came out. Before that, we just had radio, okay? By doing that, by letting go of old beliefs and stuff, look, guys, and you have, again, we've got the rune of flow, which is Laguz, so there may be a woman involved that can help you with this, and we have flowing river. Same thing, guys. Let everything flow, okay? By letting go of old beliefs. Step through those doorways. Step through of letting go of things that no longer serve you. And then we have joy, okay? By stepping and letting go of some old things, you're going to find some new opportunities, some new doors opening up, okay? I'm hearing a month in my head. So this is a message for somebody in particular. They're saying in about a month, okay? What else? Spiritual attainment. Right now, things may feel a little frozen, but they're saying in about a month, that's when some of that's going to come through for you, whoever this message is resonating for. And then you're going to go forward on your journey. Again, I'm getting that vision of a chariot with everybody jumping on. So you're somehow going to find other people that agree with you in the near future. Is there anything in particular you want them to know? This is the Healing Deck by Rebecca Campbell. Anything else you want them to know about healing? Or any more guidance? Let's get one or two more cards, guys. Okay, on the bottom we have plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. So this is telling me that some of you going into the future, you're going to have more prosperity. And take a breath. Take a little time. That's that ice is coming out there. Okay? Take some time to heal yourself and to get rid of whatever it is that's been holding you back. Healing. And then the last one, healing, guys, that's on the top. Returning to wholeness, transformation. So this feels like within the next month, or whatever this reading is for, you're going to take that first step. You're going to go through that doorway. You're going to start transforming how you see and work your life. How you're going to work your light, I just heard. Okay? I'm going to pull one card here from this Work Your Light. So, and I got somebody calling me, but they're just going to have to wait. Let me pull one more card, guys. One more card. Look, and there you go. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this is talking about you starting something new. Okay. So again, we're ending an old cycle and starting a new. Okay. So, and that goes right along with everything I just been saying here, guys. So now I'm just getting a repeat of the message. Okay. Quit letting fear hold you back. Get rid of whatever is worrying you. Okay. Or whatever's bothering you. Or whatever is, whatever fear that you have. I think a lot of people are getting rid of old fears right now. And so maybe there's one more thing that you haven't healed or you need to work on that's going to help spark that creativity for you. So this is also ending one cycle. There's some kind of truth going to come in for you, they're saying. Okay, that and they're saying to have faith and trust in that and courage and open up this new creativity to start something new in your life. Okay, so however that comes out for you, it's going to be different for every single person. Guys, take that how it resonates. This is ending a cycle and starting a new one and seeing life in a whole different way. And again, I'm picking up that messages from the divine coming. I don't know if y'all see it on this card or not. Okay, I've been picking up starseed energy this morning. And these are talking about the chakras above your head. And there's that rainbow again of going from the microchism to the macrochism. Someone's just waiting to jump through a portal of some kind. Take that how it resonates, guys. And I got that on all these cards. I always see these as some type of major growth coming in. So this is ending a cycle, starting anew. And mysteries of the divine and your ancestors talking to you and your angels. So guys, take that how it resonates. Somebody is getting ready, is soon to be on the receiving end of a lot of prosperity and joy and happiness and creativity coming in from the divine. Take it how it resonates, guys. That's what I have for y'all. Guys, be a light in the darkness. Lighthouse.